Gary says the show may begin. First boat to the scales is going to be boat number 11, Mr. Steve Winkle and Jason Togar. All right, boat number 11 is 5 bass, 5 alive. We're going to set the mark for the tournament leader. Total weight 9.50, 9.50. You want to set a mark for a big bass, or do you think it's going to hold up? No? All righty, guys. Thank you. Take the fish back to down on the dock and release them out in the deep water, please. Next boat to the scales is going to be boat number 16, Larry Whiteman and Kelly White. Larry Whiteman and Kelly White. Number 3, we got 3 bass, 3 alive. So boat number 16, these 3 bass will weigh 8.21, 8.21. Yes, sir. We can weigh a big bass. We are going to weigh a big bass to set the mark. Somebody's got to win it. May as well weigh it. Big bass mark 3.68. 3.68.
Got it. Kelly, hold that up.
Thank you, man. Be sure and take your fish out onto the dock and release them in the deeper water. Boat number 8, Alan Prophet and Nate Prophet. I'm going to venture a guess and say they're related. Alan and Nate have 5 bass, 5 alive. Who's Alan and who's Nate? I'm Alan and this is Nate. Nate's the boat driver, right? How much fish you got? 0. How much weight are you going to have? 9 pounds. He says 9 pounds. I'm going to say you're going to have more than 9 pounds. 12.93. 12.93. New tournament leader. You got a big bass? What's weigh a big bass? Pick one out, Nate. Looks like we might have a new big bass for the tournament. Just like it in there. .04, new big bass leader. Turn around and hold that fish up for Miss Kelly there and let him get your picture. Step out away from the sign there. At the stop. Be sure and visit the restaurant, Ralph's Grill. Boat number 2, Pat and Hunter Sullivan have 2 fish, 2 alive, 2 very lively fish. .507, 507. Good job, guys. We'll take those back, put them back in the lake. Turn around and let Miss Kelly get your picture on your way down.
Thanks, sir.
Boat number 17 next to the table. Mr. Keith Webb and Mike Kirk. Boat 17 has a 5 bass limit. Bass limit to $13.85. $13.85. You got a 4-pounder? We're gonna weigh a big fish, Steve. It's gonna be close. Don't think he's gonna get there. 392. 392. Thank you, sir. Be sure to turn around and get your fish made and put the fish back down in deep water for us. I'm holding for some reason.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, hang on. I gotta go back to the
Okay, it's boat number 5. I'm sorry. It's Rich Austin and George Strauss. Boat number 5 will be coming to the scale.
Yeah, 5 fish, 4.
4 bass, 4 live, 1 short of the limit. Gary did tell you were allowed to bring 5, right? Or did he hide that fact from you? That's what I thought. He does that. He does that to somebody. 12-13, 12-13. It's a good 4 fish. Well, way a big bass. That's understandable.
It was 6.
Well, it's hard to say. $4.14, $4.14. I believe that's a new big bass. Boat number 1, Kevin McLean and Tim Rose. Lively to go. We got a nice smallmouth in there. That'll be the first one of those we've seen today. Five bass. Hang on a second. Boat number 1, 5 bass, 5 live. Challenge for the lead, guys. Not quite. 12-12. They get close, but it keeps them in the position for tomorrow. That's a good job, guys. You got a big bass, you got a 4.5 pound. No? All righty. Boat number 20. Boat 20. Tom Moore and Nathan Moore. 2 fish. Hopefully they're 2 good ones to keep you in the running for tomorrow. 2 good fish. Very lively fish. Fish don't understand. The sooner they settle down, the sooner they get to go back to the lake. 5.13, 5.13. Good solid 2 fish there, guys. Thank you. Everybody be sure to take a moment and visit the 2 boats to my left and to my right from Legacy Marine right here in Grand Rivers, Kentucky, and Jeff Jones Marine in Versailles, Kentucky. Beautiful 2014 Bass Cat boats, with one with a Yamaha engine, one with a Mercury. Be sure to visit Mr. Jones over here to my right and Mr. Latcher with Legacy Marine to my left. Wave your hand there, Chris. Hi, Chris. Boat number 3 is next. Scott Kennedy and Scott Shike. Wasn't too bad on my part. Got a 5 bass limit. These 5 bass will weigh 13.17. 13.17. Have you got a 4 1/4 pounder? Got one bigger than that, Steve. We're going to weigh one. He says he's going to take over big bass. Let's find out. I believe he may possibly have been telling the truth. Unusual for a fisherman, right? 5.18. New big bass leader. 5.18. That'll keep you right there for tomorrow. Be sure to put them back. Turn around and get your picture made there. And be sure to put them back down in deep water out off the end of the dock for us. All right, now we have boat number 4, Mark and Jason Redfern. There's 2 bass, 2 good quality fish. Total weight for these 2 fish, 5.89, 5.89. Thank you guys. With the rough out there today, just a little bit.
I'll be another day.
Boat 15. Boat 15. Boat 15 will be next to the scales. Be Rick Clear and Phil DeFani. I hope I got that at least close to right. Did I? says yes, one of them says no. I always tease my friends that are big baseball fans. I said, there's only two professions in the world where you can be right 30% of the time and be a superstar. A weatherman and a Major League Baseball player. They say, oh no. Vote number 15. New tournament leader. 14.68. 14.68. You got a big fish? Nothing over 5. Okay, just a good solid sack. That's good for you guys. Be right there tomorrow. Vote 19. Bob Lipton and Vince Spilla. Three bass. Realize 6.73, 673. So far we've had 100% release rate on these fish. That's excellent. That is a testament to the quality of the live well system in the Kabcot boat. Boat 21 will be next to the scale. Brad Kell and John Morris. Brad Kell and John Morris. Big smallmouth. Beautiful smallmouth coming in scales, guys. I believe that smallmouth's going to be big enough it might even be weighed for big bass. Everybody's going to want to see this. Hey, Kelly, who's the new weight save this time? Vote 21 again, Brad Kell and John Morris. Got a 5 bass limit. Going to challenge for the lead, folks. You need to listen up on this. You know what you got? 1975. That sounds suspiciously like somebody that has weighed their fish. 20.00. 20 pounds even. New tournament leader. We're going to weigh that big smallmouth. She's going to challenge for the lead for big bass, I believe.
She ain't that big.
You don't think she's 5 pounds? She'll be close. 435. 435. Be sure to let Miss Kelly get her picture. She's a beautiful fish there. Congratulations, guys. Boat number 12 will be next to the scales. I'm sure I'm going to mess this one up. Ryan Berhelli and Ben Jessamine. Close? He'll take it. He'll take it. He'll accept anything. See another brown fish in there. Yeah, 5 bass limit. These 5 will weigh 932. 932. Good job, guys. I'll keep you in the hunt for tomorrow. Everyone be sure to take your fish out and release them in the deep water on the dock. Boat number 18, Tim King and Joe Alfie will be next to the scales. Three bass. 3 live. 7.23. 7.23. It's a good 3 fish. Turn around there and let Miss Kelly get your picture. Lucky 13. Gary Robitaille and his son Jason. One of the co-founders of this event. There's 3 bass, 3 chunky bass. Did they handicap y'all and tell you weren't allowed to bring 5?
They did.
They did. I'm not surprised. They're that way, you know. That Ford guy did that. You gotta watch him. 8.90, 8.90. That's a good chunky food fish. Keep you right there close for tomorrow.
Huh?
Boat number 6, James Taylor and Tim Huddleston. Five bass, 5 alive. Another good solid limit, 1342. 1342. You got 5 pounds? All right, guys. Come in there, let Miss Kelly get your picture and get the fish back in the lake for us. Boat number 7, Jim Eubanks and Nathan Johnson. Boat number 7, 5 bass, 5 alive. 100% release rate so far today. It's what we like to see. Good solid 5 bass limit, 13.08, 13.08. Keep you in the hunt for tomorrow. Currently, the big fish leader for the tournament is boat number 3, Scott Kennedy and Scott Scheich with 5.18. And boat 21, Brad Kell and John Morris are our current tournament leaders with 20 pounds even. 20 pounds even. That's the mark to shoot for tomorrow, guys. Kicking. 237 for a 2-day total of 1127. Now we're ready to rock and roll. All right, everybody, we're getting ready to get started. We had to go ahead and wake Gary and Jason's fish because Jason's going to be helping us with a little bit with the bump table today. I want to welcome everybody to day 2 of the 2nd annual Kentucky Area Bass Cat Owners Tournament. Current tournament leaders with 20 pounds even, Brad Kell and John Morris. Big bass leader from yesterday, Scott Kennedy and Scott Scheich with a 5.18 pound largemouth bass. All right, everybody, let's go take the first team to the scales. If you will, be sure and tell us the boat number and the number of fish, Jason. Boat number 10, Terry and Mary Neer. Had a rough day yesterday. They've come back with 1 fish today. One alive. A little more comfortable out there today, wasn't it? A little cool this morning, but at least it wasn't blowing you all over the place. It was rough yesterday on everybody. The nearest fish weighs 1.99, 1.99. Thank you, ma'am. You want to be sure and take that back down on the dock and turn him loose in the deep water. Next to the scales, boat number 16, Larry Whiteman and Kelly White. Had a total yesterday of 8.21. 8.21. They need 11.79 today to take the lead. They have 5 bass limit. Not quite going to get there, but we'll get you right up there. 9.79. 9.79. Thank you, fellas. Boat number 4, Mark and Jason Redfern. Mark and Jason Redfern. Brothers or father-son? Uncle. In Kentucky, that's the same thing. Oh, well, it's the same thing in Tennessee, too. Total weight, 5.02 for one fish. Is that one fish? That's a good fish today. 5.02. That'll be the big bass leader for the day. Boat number 2, we have a total weight from yesterday of 5.07, Pat and Hunter Sullivan. I'm going to guess y'all are father-son, right? Today they've got one bass. 2.32, 2.32. Thank you, guys. Be sure to take him down there to the dock. Let Miss Kelly get your picture there. Boat number 1, Kevin McLean and Tim Rhodes. Had 12.12 yesterday. Behind the leaders by 7.88. They're 7.88 behind today. They got 3 fish. Ooh, close but no cigar. That puts them in second place with 7.40. 7.40 for the day. Again, we want to encourage everyone to bring their families back for a vacation sometime at beautiful Moores Resort. Come visit Miss Kelly. She will entertain you in your cabin with a personal song and dance routine for a small fee. Big fee, she says. Boat 7, Jim Eubanks and Nathan Johnson. 13.08 yesterday. Good sack yesterday. Got a 5-fish limit today. 11.29. That's going to be a new leader for the tournament. Good job, guys. See if that holds up. Everybody remember there will be a big bass today individually from yesterday. Yesterday's big bass was a 5.18. Today's current big bass leader is 5.02. Next to the scales, Alan and Nate Profit had a total of 12.93 yesterday. They have another 5 bass limit today. They're 11.44 behind the leaders. New tournament leaders with 12.91 pounds today. 12.91. Have you got a 5-pounder, young man? We're going to weigh a big bass, Greg. Got a beautiful smallmouth in there, too. Be sure and let Miss Kelly get a picture of that. Big bass for Alan and Nate. 421, 421, good solid fish.
Hey, Nate.
Steve Winkle and Jason Kogar. 950 yesterday, 950. They got 4 bass today, 4 live. They need 1634. Not quite going to happen. A good solid 9 1/4, 925. Good job, guys. Turn around and let Miss Kelly get your picture and take the fish to the dock. The infamous Tim Huddleston, I should say. How much does he pay you to fish with him? He didn't fish today. Man. $4.46, 4.46. Tournament leaders, Alan and Nate Profit with 25.84 pounds. Next to the scales, boat 17 with 4 bass, 1 shy of a tournament limit, Keith Webb and Mike Kirch. They need $11.99. $11.99. If they're 4 good ones, it could happen. Is it going to happen? He says no. Let's see. 961. 961. Needed the number 5, didn't you? Needed one more today. Boat number 12 be next to the scales. Ryan Verhelli and Ben Jessamine. Gonna have a 5 bass limit. They had 932 yesterday, 932. Need 1652 today, 1652. Got a nice limit. I don't know if it's going to be quite that much, but it's a nice limit. Lively limit. $10.59, 10.59. Thank you, fellas. Be sure and turn around and let Miss Kelly get a photo there. Boat 15 had a good solid limit yesterday, 1468 in second place yesterday. They're 11-16 behind the current leaders, have another 5 bass limit. Rick Kleger and Phil Defani, did I say that right? Kleger, I did that yesterday too, didn't I? 1571, 1571, new tournament leader. New tournament leaders, Rick Kleger and Phil Defani. They got a big bass we're going to weigh. Current big bass for today is 5.02. We're going to be close. New big bass, 5.54. I believe that's also the big bass for the tournament, just for bragging rights, 5.54.
Hold it up. Over here, here.
Nice bass, nice bass.
You don't have your phone, do you? Yes, I do.
Scott Kennedy and Scott Shike.
You hold this for just a second.
Total weight from yesterday, 1317, 1317. They're now 1722 behind the leaders. Solid weight, but not quite enough. 1136 for these 4 bass. 1136 for these 4 bass. We appreciate all the sponsors for this tournament listing on the board in front of the stage. Be sure and visit them all and support these sponsors for supporting your event. Without them, we would not be here. Boat number 18, Tim King and Joe Alfie. 7.23 pounds yesterday. They got 5 bass today. Look like we're going to go a little bit better than that. Nice comeback, fellas. $12.93. Good solid limit today. Good job, guys. Got a big bass? Got a nice smallmouth. They're ready to get one away.
Hold them up here.
Watch out, move out of the way.
Those are all small. Here, look at it.
That's not.
Boat number 5, Rich Austin and George Strauss. 12.13 pounds yesterday. We got 5 bass today. $14.06. Hang on. $14.06. Got it. Good job, guys. Boat number 21, Brad Kell and John Morris, got a 5 bass limit. They were yesterday's leader with 20 pounds even. They are now 10.39 pounds behind the leader. 10.39. They need a solid limit to take the lead back. Will they have it? What do you think, Gary?
I think so.
You think so? I believe Gary may be correct. Brad and John have another 5 bass limit. 14-15, 14-15. Good job, guys. New tournament leader once again.
Hard to get that last one. Turn that one sideways.
This way too.
So much quieter
You're
without
good,
the
Derek.
pumps running.
Who's taking video now? Who's watching this?
Nobody.
Nobody yet.
Right.
We want to make sure we give everybody a big hand. Moore's Resort for taking care of us down here, Fisherman Headquarters, the dealers that came out, just so many people to thank for another good tournament. I didn't catch as many as I wanted to, but still come down here and have a good hand. So if we can have a clap for these fellows I just mentioned. Also need to go out and I'm going to call all our sponsors out again. Bass Cat Boats, Sherm's Marine, Legacy Marine, Jeff Jones Motors and Marine, of course Fisherman Headquarters, BBG Marine Electronics, REC Lending, Schlong's Fishing Lures, Vicious Fishing, VT2 Live Well Systems, Missile Baits, ProTech, Cooks, Tactical Go Systems, Blue Water LED, APR Rods, Troll Perfect, Solar Bat, Eris Rods, the Rod Glove, Worldwide Marine Insurance. They're the ones that took care of our awards for us this year. New Tech Jigs, Deca Marine Master, Bass Boat Saver, Gator Grip, Captain Dave Stewart, who's been busy with a wedding, so he wasn't able to make it this time. Hooked Up Bait, Dryden Bay Campground, and Dick's. So if you can give us 5-10 minutes to finalize up some stuff here, and we'll start doing the awards here. Okay, Big Bass, day 1 for yesterday, Scott Kennedy. $210, Scott. Paid for your gas. The day 2 Big Bass, the team of Rick and Phil for 5.54. Whoever caught that fish needs to come up forward.
He wants to stand Rick. You see, look at the camera over there. He's got one hit.
Very good.
I just photobomb. I'll just go.
It's cool. I don't care.
It's gonna blow away. Okay.
Bass Boat Saver also gave us 1 gallon of Bass Boat Saver to the overall Big Fish winner, and that goes to Rick again.
I need to take this hat off.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our 3rd place winners, Rich Austin and George Strauss. Come on up, boys. $325.
I'll give you the check just for the cash.
Was not expected.
Look over the little camera too. Now let me. You want that, don't you?
You got $325. Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks again, Clint.
2nd place team. With 30 pounds, .39, goes to Clint Ford. Oh wait, that's wrong.
Nah.
Rick Klieger and Phil DePani. Come on up. $500.
I'm afraid I'm gonna drop these things every time. So you guys hold on to them.
Good job. Good job.
What
not
do I
for
do?
the-
Sorry,
you give him that
excuse
for
me.
The money?
Where I push the green thing? The green thing?
Yeah, the little square thing right in the middle on the lower half.
I can't see it, sorry.
Okay, we can come up.
Oh, wait, I see it now. Okay, thanks. I just had to get in the shade.
We can get them to you.
Okay. Okay, that's all I was going to do.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Our first place winners led the first day and came back again with 34.15 pounds. And these two gentlemen also qualified to go fish the national championship in Mountain Home, Arkansas, which is going to be a great time for their chance at the Brazilian Peacock Challenge, a tournament where they can possibly win a all expense paid trip peacock bass fishing in Brazil with Rick Pierce. And basically their odds in that are 1 in 8. There'll be 8 teams and they'll be one of the 8. So we're going to wish those boys a good luck. But Brad Kell and John Morris, come on up, $1,050. You guys get to hold up big check.
Get up there in front of the computer thing.
There you go.
Good job.
Hey, it expires in just a couple hours.
How about my spot?
It's like Happy Gilmore. It's one of the big checks.
I wish I had a truck full of them like you did. He's got chunking in the back.
This is y'all's too. Yeah, yeah. Over here, you got a little thing too.
Oh, okay. Here you go. $1,050. Pays for your gas.
You want this back?
Nope, it's yours.
I'll take this.
Oh, yeah.